Special Air Mission 41 is currently flying the casket of President George H.W. Bush to the nation's capital. And aboard that plane are family and friends, including one very special companion, Sully, Bush's yellow Labrador service dog, taking one last flight with his best friend. This was a picture tweeted out of Sully keeping watch over the owner's casket, along with the caption, "Mission completed." Now, after this last flight with former President, Sully will then travel to Walter Reed Medical Center, where he will help other veterans. And joining us now is President and CEO of Guide Dog Foundation and America's VetDogs, John Miller, who worked alongside the training team during the placement of Sully. John, thanks for spending time with us. How did Sully come to work with the former president?
Well, thank you, Anna. And, Sully is, just one of America's most popular dogs at the moment. And yeah. We heard from, the president's team through our connections and our programs at Walter Reed and determined that Sully would be a good fit for the Bushes, and in particular, President George H.W. Bush.
We understand Sully can perform two pages worth of commands, including answering the phone, fetching items. What kind of training do these dogs go through?
So the training is pretty comprehensive. We have a network of prison programs where our service dogs are raised through. They do that for a number of months, and then ultimately they come back to our campus here in New York, where they go through some intensive training with our trainers, for items such as your retrieval or, resting its head on, in this case, the president's lap.
Sully was always by his side, even had his own Instagram handle. Sully and the former president, they must have had a very strong bond. Can you speak to that?
Sure. Right from the very beginning, the first day there, the president welcomed Sully with open arms. The entire family was very gracious. And, by all accounts, they had a great relationship together. It was an instant bond, and really culminated with that photo that we saw last night come out with Sully in front of the casket. Really, really symbolic of the relationship that they had.
When we talk about him being chosen as a fit or a match with former President George H.W. Bush, what made him specifically the right match?
Well, Sully, had the right temperament, had the right skill set that we were looking to, have for the president. At the time, we were going up to Kennebunkport, so our staff went up there, to make sure that Sully had the right skills and the right temperament. And the Bush family is very famous for having dogs and being dog lovers. So we had to make sure that the dog could acclimate with the other family dogs as well. And by all accounts, Sully was a great success there.
It was a beautiful friendship. John Miller, thanks for